Have you ever pondered what it takes to shake the very foundations of an empire that stood unchallenged for centuries? Let's delve into the story of a man who did just that, Julius Caesar. Born in Rome in 100 BC, Caesar came from a family that was well-connected but not exceptionally powerful. His early life was a crucible of experiences that shaped and forged his formidable ambition. Young Caesar, though not of the highest pedigree, was astute enough to recognize the sway of power and the tantalizing lure it held. His formative years were steeped in the tumultuous politics of the time, where alliances were as fleeting as the Roman sunsets, and power was the fickle mistress everyone courted. It was in this hotbed of intrigue and ambition that Caesar's hunger for greatness was kindled. A young man, born into the tumultuous world of Roman politics, was about to set the stage for a story that would echo through the ages. For every great leader, there exists a path to power, often paved with peril and adversity. Such was the case for Julius Caesar. A man of humble beginnings, Caesar's political career was anything but ordinary. From the get-go, he displayed an unyielding ambition and an uncanny ability to seize opportunities where others saw only obstacles. His audacity was put to the test when he was captured by pirates. Rather than cower, Caesar maintained his dignity, promising to crucify his captors, a promise he would later fulfill with an iron will. This experience, while harrowing, only sharpened Caesar's resolve and highlighted his indomitable spirit. Back in Rome, Caesar's political career took a significant turn. His victories in Gaul, a region now known as France, catapulted him into the limelight. These victories not only expanded Rome's territories but also cemented Caesar's reputation as a formidable military general. His strategic prowess and leadership skills were unmatched, earning him the respect and admiration of both his troops and the Roman citizens. However, it was his defiance of the Roman Senate, symbolized by his crossing of the Rubicon River, that truly marked his rise to power. This act was a declaration of war against the Senate. It was a daring move, one that risked everything. But for Caesar, it was a risk worth taking. And so, the die was cast. Caesar, once a captive of pirates, had now become the captor of Rome itself. The true test of a leader is not in the gaining of power, but in its execution. Now in control, Julius Caesar began an era of substantial reform within the Roman Empire. His reign, although relatively brief, was marked by a fervent pace of change that forever altered the course of Roman history. Caesar's ambition was not confined to mere conquest. He sought to improve the Roman state itself. His passion for reform was evident in his policies. One of his significant contributions was the Julian calendar, a solar-based timekeeping system that replaced the chaotic lunar calendar. This new calendar, introduced in 45 BC, is remarkably similar to the one we use today, demonstrating the enduring impact of Caesar's reign. Caesar's reign also brought about significant social and political reforms. He expanded the Senate, incorporated provinces into the empire, and restructured the tax system, all of which helped to consolidate his power and stabilize the empire. His strategies were not merely about maintaining control, but about creating a stronger, more efficient Roman state. His reforms, while controversial among the elite, were generally popular among the common people, highlighting his understanding of the empire's diverse needs. Caesar's leadership style was characterized by bold decision-making, strategic planning, and an unfaltering commitment to the Roman state. He was not just a conqueror, but a reformer, a leader who used his power to make enduring changes. Caesar, the reformer, had forever imprinted his mark on the annals of the Roman Empire. Every story, no matter how grand, has an end. And so it was with Julius Caesar, the man who dared to dream beyond the confines of the Roman Republic. His tale came to a chilling conclusion on a day that would forever be etched into the annals of history, the Ides of March. In a treacherous act of betrayal, Caesar was assassinated by those he thought of as comrades, even friends. They feared his growing power, his unyielding ambition, and saw only one solution: a violent end to his reign. This pivotal moment sent shockwaves through Rome, and the ripples of this event were felt far beyond its borders. The death of Caesar marked the end of the Roman Republic, a political structure that had stood for centuries. In its place rose the Roman Empire, a monolith of power and influence that would shape the course of history for centuries to come. Thus, under the blades of his own senators, ended the tale of Julius Caesar, a man who dared to defy an empire and for a time held the world in the palm of his hand.